Hello, good morning, student. Last day we had just started the chapter The Treasure Seekers Part 1, and I had told you that the six children, they were just making plan how to get the treasure. So here you can see they were discussing about how to get the treasure. Their luck was not good, and so what they are discussing we'll see now. Yes, but what shall we do? Said Dicky. Here Dicky said that, what shall we do now? It's so jolly, easy to say, let's do something. Dicky always wants everything settled exactly. Father calls him the definite article. Here, uh, Dicky says that it's so jolly, easy to say, let's do something, but difficult to do anything. And here father calls Dicky as definite article, right? Let's read all the books, means uh, one is just suggesting, let's read all the books again, we shall get lots of ideas out of them. It was Noel who suggested this. Who suggested this? Noel suggested this, to read the books so that we can get lots of ideas. But we made him shut up because we knew well enough he only wanted to get back to his old books. Actually, the other children, they just stopped Noel, because they were knowing that Noel will just see the old books. Noel is a poet. He sold some of his poetry once and it was printed, but that does not come in this part of the story. Here, Noel is a poet, and here Noel sold. He sold some of the poetry, right? It was printed also, but does not come in this part of the story. Then Dicky said, "Look here, we'll be quiet for 10 minutes, but the clock and each think of some way to find treasure." Here Dicky said that we'll be quiet for 10 minutes. How many minutes? 10 minutes by the clock, and everyone will think to find the treasure. And when we have thought, we will try all the ways, one after the other, beginning with the eldest. Means they all will think their ideas for 10 minutes, and one by one all the ideas will be tried out to get the treasure, beginning from the eldest one. I shall not be able to think in 10 minutes, make it half an hour, said Achu. Here Achu said that he can't think within 10 minutes, so he needs half an hour, so make it half an hour. His real name is Horace Octavius. Horace Octavius. But we call him Achu because of the advertisement. It was not so very long ago that he was afraid to pass the hoarding where it says eat HO in big letters. Here other children, they were calling Acho to Horace Octavius, because one day they had seen the advertisement, because of the advertisement. So I remember the Christmas before the last, he walked in the middle of the night crying and howling. He told me afterwards he had been dreaming that they really had come to eat Acho. Actually, uh, in the advertisement was given that it was written that eat Acho in big letters, and he remembers that one Christmas he before the last Christmas, he walked in the middle of the night, means in the midnight he was walking and crying and hollowing. He told me afterwards, means he told afterwards that he had been dreaming that they really had come to eat HO, means people they had really come to eat HO, and it could not have been the cereal when you come to think of it, because it was so very plain. But how could they eat? They could not eat HO, because it was so very plain. Well, we've all sat quiet and thought and thought. Here, all they sit quietly and started thinking. You can see they were making plan. Let's read all the books again. We shall get lots of ideas out of them. Now, and I made up my mind before 2 minutes were over, and I saw the other had all but Dora, who always takes an awful lot of time over everything. Here, Dora, she takes so much time to do any kind of work. I got pins and needles in my leg from sitting still so long, and when it was 7 minutes, Acho cried out, "Oh, it must be more than half an hour." Here, as after some time, Acho cried, he shouted loudly that it must be more than half an hour. I can't think within this 10 minutes. Oswald spoke first. I think we might stop people on Blackheath with crap mask and horse pistol and say, your money or your life. Resistance is useless. We are armed to the teeth. Here, Oswald says that we should do a kind of crime. We might stop people on Blackheath with crap mask and horse pistol. Means with the pistol he will try to make the people afraid and take their treasure. Dora screwed up her nose the way she always does when she is going to talk like the good elder sister in books, and said, "Miss here, Dora," she said in a better way, "that would be very wrong. It's like a pickpocketing or taking pennies out of father's overcoat when it's hanging in the wall." Here she says that no, it's very wrong. It's like pickpocketing or taking pennies, means taking out money from the father's overcoat when it is hanging in the hall. So it's not good. I must say, I don't think she should have said that, especially before the little ones, for I used to do that when I was only 4. It was Alice's turn. Means here Dora also said that, um, especially before the little ones, for I used to do that when I was only 4. When she was only 4 years, that time what she was doing, that only she will do. It was Alice's turn now to say. She says, "I think we might try the divining rod. I have often read about it. You hold a stick in your hands, and when you come to where there is gold underneath, the stick kicks about, so you know, and you dig." Here Alice says that we might trying the divining rod. Okay. Here she says that I have often read about it. She has often read about the divining rod. She says that you hold a stick in your hand, and when you come to where there is gold underneath. Means when you will reach to the place where the gold is underneath, means underground, the stick kicks about. So know you shall know that there is the treasure, there is the gold, and you dig there. Oh, said Dora suddenly. Then Dora said that, oh, I have an idea, but I'll say last. She says that she will say at last. I hope there is nothing wrong about the divining rod. Anyhow, we'll try the other way first. She says that I hope there is nothing wrong about the divining rod, but anyhow we'll try other way first. Then we'll see that way. Right now, Acho, let's be bandits. Acho says, let's be bandits. Means we shall be a robber, said Acho. I dare say it's wrong. Here Dora says no, it's wrong, but it would be fun pretending. Here she says it is wrong, but as a fun we can do it. For today this much only. Next day we'll see next page. I have given you the PDF file, so you just read the PDF file and write summary and whatever things given in that page, and try to understand the story. Read the story from book also if you have book, or you can see the PDF file what I have sent. Okay, thank you.